Okay, let's go.
Go.
One hit outside the A zone. Okay. The rest of these are good enough. All right. I mean, I didn't draw the A zone on this one, but if I had, I mean, these two are pretty low. I would say these are okay, these two are low. So, okay, I'm gonna put stickers on them.
Go.
Right? Is that 6?
Totally. I don't know. It might have been
So
fun.
they're all great hits. They're all fine hits. It's just that it took me 3 years to do it. Okay.
Not quite 3.
So the problem with the slide not locking open is induced by my thumb dropping and pushing down on the slide lock lever, the slide lever, right? So what I need to do is keep a high and neutral thumb so that I don't do that, right? So this is how my grip is supposed to look, right? It's supposed to look like this. But when it looks like this and I push and I push and I push, that's wrong. So higher up with the support hand, and my firing hand thumb is not pushing down on the gun like that, okay? All right, let's do it again.
Go. That was 5 and 5.
I was having fun.
He's not good at math, but he's good at shooting.
Again, a lot of low hits, low and left. I was moving to the left, so that does kind of make sense. With the exception of this shot, which is, I feel like that's like my second or third shot. This is a good group. I like 1, 2, 3, 4 here, right? I like that a lot.
Go.
Again with the thumb, the stupid thumb. So we know that there's going to be a reload, but this time we're going to make sure that we can actually do a reload by keeping my thumb high and neutral, right? And I'm also going to try and go for headshots only on this run. Okay?
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. So, let's go ears, both ears in. I need to focus on the target. Make sure that the dot is interposed over the target, as opposed to finding the dot, focusing on the dot, and then just starting to blaze it down, like just going, you know. Stop doing that. Start focusing on sight alignment by interposing the dot over the target, and yeah. Requires just a bit more concentration. Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
I didn't do the thumb. Obviously these were good hits, but I was standing like right here, so okay, so I said headshots only, and I got 1, 2, 3 headshots. This one is below the neck, okay? That's a good shot. I think that was my first shot. The rest of these are while I am starting to pick up the pace and starting to move laterally. I'm not disappointed, you know? I mean, I know I can, well, let's do it again. Let's do it again and try to get the reload right.
Go.
Six, not 4, 6.
Correct.
I actually, on my first shot, forgot that I was going for headshots and put it here. So all of these went where I thought they were going to go. This is a flyer. The rest of these I'm going to count as good. That's over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So whenever you're stacking rounds or when impacts are touching each other on paper, that's how you should use, you should consider that a more consistent data point, a more useful data point than flyers who happen to go into a better part of the target, right? Like obviously center line a little bit high is a better shot, okay? But the fact that I put 2 right next to each other on the left edge of the target tells me that I am shooting left, okay? And man, I'm really screwing up that reload, so we're gonna do 2 reload 2s. On this target, okay?
Go.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go.
All right, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, either. Yeah, okay, let's do it again.
Go.
A couple of these hits are pretty low. I'm generally grouping low, but I always do that. Genetic parallax, right? But it's really just a stance issue. I keep letting the gun push me back, and so I keep pushing the gun down, and yeah, so I need to stop doing that. Okay, I think we're good. I think I solved for now. What I mean to say is those are pretty good reps. Now we're going to go back to the movement drill, but I want to do it with rifle, okay? Okay, let's do it.
Go.
One, 2, 3 are okay. 4 and 5 are not, okay? I know, again, I shot 4 rounds when I should have, I shot 5 when I should have shot 4. The other target, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 of these are outstanding. The rest of these are kind of all over the place. I'm not doing a very good job of keeping to the tempo of the gun. I need to do a better job of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so that's a tempo thing. That's about trigger control. And so we need to focus on that. So let's stick her up and let's get back after it.
Go.
How many was that?
7.
7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was 7. Okay, those last 2, way to the left. Way to the left. Very bad shooting. This is like okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm climbing high into the right. Honestly, climbing, letting it climb, no, it's still not good. But my trigger control on this target was much better. The first 5 shots of trigger control on that target were much better. But then I kind of lost it. Okay, so another thing that I forgot was to shoot on the move while getting away from this target. So I need to move, preferably laterally, away from this guy toward that guy, and be shooting on the move the whole time. So no spec mojo, walk straight back. I'm gonna try to walk straight back on this one. Try not to fall down. Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
Don't look at that target. Don't look at it. I'm just kidding. So yeah, so I concentrated more on movement than I did on shooting. I need to find the balance where I can keep it here while also moving quickly. So yeah, the first target was even worse, honestly. First 2 shots were excellent. These are great shots. I like this. These 2 are not good. Did I start moving laterally? Did I start walking to the left when I was on this target? Or do you remember?
You might. I don't remember.
I feel like I was walking straight back, but I feel like if I was doing... Well, maybe I just almost tripped or something. The reload was okay, though. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was 6 on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got the number
So
right this time.
Right. Okay, great. The reload was okay. It was slow, though. It was slow because I went to put the safety on first and then drop the mag. I need to do both at the same time, or get the mag out and then drop the safety, or drop the mag and then put the safety on. So I need to prioritize getting the empty mag out before I start working on the rest of the reload. So all right, we did the reload on that one in the middle of the drill. It was kind of a reflex, honestly. I didn't even think about it, which is a good thing. So I immediately went to the reload and I got it done in a reasonable amount of time. It was relatively slow. It's not the fastest reload I've ever done, right? But for the rest of this, I want to transition to the pistol to finish the drill if I run out with the rifle, okay? That makes more sense, I think, in CQB distances, although I'm not an expert. I've heard both schools of thought. Although the transitioning to the pistol is the predominant school of thought, I have heard compelling arguments for just get the rifle back up. One of the more compelling arguments is that you have to get the rifle back up anyway, so you might as well just do that first. And so, yeah. All right, let's do it. Pistol brass. Ready.
Go.
I didn't transition because the drill was over. Although I was super confused because I was like, I thought this was a full mag, but I guess it wasn't. I thought I had full mags on my belt. I guess not. Okay. Yikes. Good. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even remember. Like, I think I'm a little bit... I remember very clearly on the first target being very good at the... my pace was good, my tempo was good, and that's why those hits are good. But these, less so. Obviously, my first 3 are excellent. The rest are kind of meh. Footing is a big thing out here. I've never shot in this area. This is a different part of the property, and it's obviously very bumpy and whatnot. I'm going to say 3 of those are good hits, 3 of those are not. And I think a lot of that had to do with footing. I think I kind of stumbled, but not like... So it's like, when you implement moving with the gun while shooting, you kind of get this... What's the word I'm looking for? You lose focus of one or the other. And I need to focus on both what I mean is, when you're shooting and when you're shooting and moving at the same time, you're focusing on two motor skills at the same time. Talking and chewing gum, right? Or walking and chewing gum. That's, yeah, right? But really it's keeping the gun on target, concentrating on trigger control to keep the tempo, right? And also moving over uneven terrain. It's like a slightly athletic thing, and like if you don't do it very often, you're probably not going to be very good at it. So yeah, let's look at the other target just for shits and giggles. Okay, 1, 2, 3 pretty good hits. These two are great. This is okay. This one's not so great, but still acceptable. So yeah. Another thing, when I'm transitioning targets with the pistol, I was very aggressive on switching and getting back in, right? I should say compressing and then extending back in. I need to do that with rifle because it's a lot faster to come off and then come back on, as in like bringing the gun off my shoulder and then extending it back onto target, than it is just swinging it at full extension. So, okay, so that's what we're gonna do the next couple reps.
Go.
Yikes. Okay, so I kept everything in the A zone here, but I was, my trigger reset was kind of shitty, so that was kind of awkward. Okay.
Go. Interesting.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, good, good, bad, bad, right? Yikes. So was it after the first or second shot that?
The first.
It was after the first?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it went empty immediately, and so you probably noticed that I hit the magazine release and started going to the reload, realized that I didn't have anything, and then transitioned to pistol. So and then I had to stop and remember that I needed to shoot 3 times, not 4 times.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh shit.
5, 6. Yeah. Why did you say oh shit?
Because I missed high and right.
Oh. I don't really remember.
Well, most of those are in the middle. I'm Matt with Memento Mori Marksmanship. This has been the Mil-Spec Mojo cold start of the month for January. And yeah, thanks for watching. You have a good one.